so much for watching and jumping on. Jan is in my next video, and you guys, crazy fun story. So go ahead and listen to that when I'm cutting her hair of how we met. Yeah, it's great. She is from Idaho, and she is an absolute delight. Like, she's so sweet, beautiful, and very, very sweet. She become one of my VIPs, which I love. And maybe some of you are wondering what the VIP is. My VIPs, they get discounts on my products. They get free shipping. They get 15 to 25% off of my products. They get one-on-one. We talk on the phone, talk about their hair or, you know, just styles that go with them and what their concerns are, you know, and I go over that with them. And so I'm so glad she become one of my VIPs. I also want to shout out to, I just had 5 new VIPs, and I want to shout out to them. Love you guys all. You guys are all so cute in your own ways, and talking to you on the phone. Ellie talked to you on the phone. So Jan, she's one of them. You guys are going to see her. Donna Simpson, thank you so much. So awesome, and I'm so excited to watch her hair change. Janet Wood, she is from Tennessee, and she's cute. Her hair's a little longer than mine, but she calls the RaDona do too. So thank you, Janet. I just love you too. And Mary Manning, thank you so much. And Krista Steiner. So thanks. These are my 5 new VIPs within the last week. So I just want to shout out to you guys. And I'm so glad that we can become better friends and, you know, connect better too. And thanks for all of you guys watching and jumping on and supporting me. Jan, you're gonna love her transformation. I did, she did. She texted me back after she left and was like, I'm absolutely in love with my hair, and this is the cut I've always been wanting. So anyway, go ahead and watch the video next and let me know what you think. You guys have a good day. Click on the link below if you are wanting a one-on-one consultation or wanting to become a VIP. Have a good day, you guys. See ya. Hi everybody, this is Jan, and I have a fun story about her. She got a hold of me last night. She was coming through my little town and asked if I had any openings. So I made a half an hour for her haircut because I wanted to meet her. I'm so excited. So we did it. We made it work. So she's actually from Rexburg, Idaho, and I'm in Nephi. So it was really fun that we got to meet in person. And she's been watching my videos, and anyway, that's super awesome. Her haircut is going to be adorable. She has some cute fringy bangs here. We are going to take the back shorter. I want you guys to see this hairline. It grows this way and kind of down, and then over here, this one does also. So what we want to do is we want to take that shorter, and even if we have to go ahead and take the little trimmer to that, we will. But we will start by having her put her head down. So I'm just, you come and you look at where that hairline will be. And then I'm just gonna, in fact, I'm gonna come this way so I can cut so you can see. I'm gonna come along this way. And like Jan and I was talking, she was telling me that, you know, her hair hits here and it just flips. And it's kind of annoying and hard for her to do. So we are going to take this off. Just gonna angle that a little bit. And everything from the front forward, just leave that out. And then she's good. She just brought her head up like I needed. And I'm just gonna angle this down. All right. Okay, now I put her head down again. So I'm just gonna come here and go down. And of course, when I get to this area, that's when you're gonna lift the head and kind of turn it. And come this way. And we're going to angle down. And she wanted her length here in the front, so I'm cutting down to that length. Okay, so same thing here. I'm going to tilt the head and make sure that it's up and it's not down. And then I'm just gonna angle and connect those sides. Oh my goodness, Jan, are you getting excited?
It feels better already.
Oh, good, see, good. Good, good, good. She said it feels better already, so yes, exactly. Then you don't have to deal with all of that. Okay, now, just gonna check that out. And you know, if you've watched my videos before, you know, after I dry, I like to come back, and if we need to take any more off, if we need to take it shorter, we can. But I always like to leave enough that you have, you know, enough hair to work with. Now for the stack, I'm going to take from the top of her ears across here, and I'm just gonna hold that up, okay? Now I'm going to come here, I would say 45-degree angle. I'm going to point cut into that. Okay, then you let that go. You can kind of start to see that shape a little bit. Now I'm gonna pull this hair back with that layer. Same thing, point cut, love point cutting, gives it more movement. And point cutting, if you don't know, that's when you come in on an angle like this and point in and cut, so it's not straight along your fingers. Oh goodness, starting to look really cute. Okay, now again, hold this straight back, point cut, and bring this side back. Okay, so you can see the angle. I'll turn her a little bit. And I'm feeling like we're gonna bring this shorter, but we're gonna wait till we're done. Gonna take another section and hold this one out. It'll be fun when we get texturizing this too. That's right. That's the best.
Poof.
Yes, poof. See, she used my word. She's my gal. She used my word, poof. I love it. I love it. All right. Again, I'm holding this back, so the length will be longer in the front. When you let go, when you hold it back, it will fall longer, okay? Now take this next section, hold it back. And when we was washing her, I ended up using the black 2-in-1 to brighten her blonde up, and then a hydration because she has a little bit more coarse feeling hair. So I put the hydration in, and then we did the volume conditioner. So she's gonna have some volume. That's what I love about the products is, you know, there's something for every type of whatever you need. So we did 3 there: brighten blonde, hydration, and volume. Okay, now this next section. Point cut, point cut. Now 90-degree. Oh, you're gonna love that, Jen. There's like less to dry, a lot less to dry.
Happy day.
Yes, happy day. Oh, cute. Yep, nothing better than a fresh, nice haircut. Yeah, I was so excited that you had texted me. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yes,
Well-
you're coming through and going to Idaho. We are getting you in, girl.
I was just surprised that I got an answer.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of times you post and the other person doesn't read it or doesn't see it, and I thought, oh my goodness, she answered me.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yes, I do my best. I try so hard to keep up on all of it. But I'm super glad I seen it. And
Yes, thank you.
yes, you're very welcome. Heck yes, going home with a new haircut, right?
Yeah.
She's been in California with her daughter, so that's super fun. Okay, now on this other side, just holding this up and taking that length off. Caught my comb. I usually don't. Usually goes flying. Okay, and you can go back up and double check if you want. I like to do it when I'm blow drying, okay? So I'm gonna do it when I'm blow drying on this type of a cut. Now, she wants everything long around her face. So what you need to do is you need to angle up, okay, from this layer. If they want it to fall longer around their face, angle up. So it's still like taking and layering that so you don't have a short back and a long side. So it tapers into it, but yet it falls long when you leave that, when you angle it this way. Same thing, I'm gonna take this side up. Maybe I can turn it this way so you guys can see it better. That is one thing when I cut, I just love seeing the hair drop off, so I know it's fresh. Weird, but it's true. I love it.
Your style is really cute.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's definitely easy. I do love that. She says, I can't do a style like yours because I don't have time to keep it up. And I said, well, you can just move to Nephi. I'll keep it up for you. Oh, fun. Okay. All right, Jen. Now you guys can start to see that angle. Can you see that? Oh, that's so fun. Okay, I can already see that I do want to go shorter in the back to bring this up to that. So let's do that. Just gonna come in here, bring that up a little bit further. That's so fun. You can see your color underneath. And that's actually even better to go shorter right here where her calic is. Okay, so remember when you get to this area, you're gonna lift and kind of pull their head. See, it's not taking length off her sides. We're just kind of having that go into that. Okay, and then we might take that a little shorter. We'll see when we dry. Okay, I'm gonna come on this side. Okay, and then lift up. And then make sure that's just connected. I love your bangs too. That is super fun.
If you need to trim them,
Okay.
feel free.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna take the little trimmers here. Just clean this up. Okay, so I'm just finishing cleaning this up. And if we need to clean some up when we're done, we sure can. Okay, now I'm gonna cut the sides when I dry it. And I'll show you that in a minute. But we are going to trim up her bangs a tiny bit. just so they're a little wispy and have some movement in there. Just gonna come in and take the ends off as I point cut into that. And then on this, do you want this just the way it is, or do you want it kind of in your face a little bit? I know that's kind of a hard, here, let me just double check and see. Yeah, let's do a tiny bit, I would. I mean, we still want your length here, so we won't take that off. But we'll just connect that, if you guys can see that. We'll connect that a little bit. So this corner right here is what I'm talking about. So we go from this bang to this long piece. There's just a little bit in between. We're just gonna connect this tiny bit. Okay, same thing on this side. Well, maybe I'll go this way, you guys. Sorry, I should have stayed over there. There's that. We're just gonna take this little piece off throughout there. And then she can have her length in the front. Gosh, are you feeling lighter? It's quite a bit of hair off the back of it.
My neck feels tons better.
Tons better. Good, good. Now, if you do want some texture in those bangs, you can also lift it like this.
Go ahead and do that.
You're like, yes, please. Okay, I'm going to lift it this way and just cut that little bit of corner off. Okay, it just makes them lighter through this area. Okay, now, texturizing shears. This is super fun with this cut. Like she said, to give us some poof. I'm coming up about 1/2 inch to 1 inch, not where her parts are, just where she's wanting the volume. Now the bottom, I will texture in a second, but you definitely want, she has quite a bit of hair, but it's fine. So you definitely want some texture in there. I know some people can be scared of it, but it's the way to go, because that's what's gonna give you that volume and movement that makes a haircut. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this out, and then we're gonna come through the bottom area and just texture this, okay? Just so it lays smoothly and has movement and not, you know, we don't want any bulk back there. That's what she's getting away from, huh? No bulk.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna get that gone. Okay, so now for the styling products. I had talked to her, she does like volume, so we're gonna give her some root lifter up through the top area. You just spray that in the root area. Okay, then the leave-in conditioner, I'm gonna do 2 squirts of that. Well, that was 3 because it didn't come out that good. But just a little bit of leave-in conditioner, especially where the air's dry lately. It's good to have a leave-in. This is a really light leave-in conditioner. And then we are going to do the Blowout Cream, which you just need a tiny bit. So like that's all you would use for Blowout Cream. This is what protects your hair from any heat. The blow dryer, flat iron, if you curl, anything like that, it protects. Plus it also leaves it shiny and sleek looking. And I love that look, especially with this cut. You definitely want it. Sorry, you got hair all over. Making her hairy. Okay, so now that that's in, we're gonna go ahead and dry. I do like to dry against where she needs volume. Now you don't want to dry up and get any ends fuzzy, but this area you do want to go against the way you're wanting the volume. So I'm just coming up this way. And if you can see that, Jen, I'm just kind of I'm drawing this way instead of just down. That'll give you some more volume, especially with the root lifter. Okay, then the other side, same thing, I'm going to go the opposite way so you can get that volume. I always love to move my fingers back and forth when I dry. Okay, I'm just going to show her just without back combing the volume, you know, that it gives. And you guys can see that there's already volume. Then I'm just drying this back down. And then it's about, I would say 85% dry. And I'm just gonna pull this up and I'm gonna round brush this down and then I'm gonna flat iron it. So the round brushing gives your hair volume. If it's hard for you to round brush, it's okay, you can just dry, you know, before you obviously flat iron it, but this will give you some more volume. Okay, the side, same thing. I'm just taking these little sections. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so excited. Super fun. Okay, so then I'm going to flat iron this. And some people don't like to flat iron after. That is great. You can just leave it, you know, the way that you round brush it, which is great. Making sure this is on. Ha, put it on. I'm like, hey, it's a little warm. It's not like doing its thing, but okay, now it's gonna do its thing. That's the other thing. I love this flat iron, you guys. It's a GHD Platinum. You guys seen how fast it warmed up right there? Really fast. Okay, and this is where I wanted to talk to you guys about double checking my work is when I dry it. So this, so you can see a little bit there. Okay, now when I go to flat iron this side, just gonna make sure everything's good when I pull it out. Okay, little piece. You know, because sometimes hair gets caught behind the ear when you're cutting. So you can see I just gonna get those few little pieces. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. I'm so excited for you. Okay, now another little section. I would just take about an inch, half inch to an inch, and just gonna hold this up and blow dry. And you can hold it here for a second and then pull down. We're getting there, Jan. I know, I'm so excited. What's fun also, you guys, with this haircut is you can curl the sides. I mean, they're still long enough to curl, but you don't have to deal with much back here, but this will curl into that. It's a really cute look. So that's another fun way to wear this haircut. And then, once we do this, we can see if we need to add texture to the front at all, or if it's okay. Like I said, I'm trying to keep her away from the mirror till I turn her around. Just want it to be a little bit of a surprise. Okay, then I just love to take my flat iron back through it. And like I said, that's how I love to double check my work also, is when you dry it and then you go to flat iron it, you can see what you've cut, like the lengths and everything. So it's a good way to double check everything. Now, here's just a few little hairs down here. I'm just gonna come and get those. We just want these bangs just really movable. You know what I mean? Just lots of texture. We don't want really a blunt bang. So I'm gonna come up through here, texture a little bit.
I love texture.
Oh, good. See, she loves texture. It makes a huge difference, right? Oh. Okay, now what I'm going to use is the oil. It's a light oil because her hair's fine. Just a tiny bit, like 2 drops. You rub it in really good. This can put the little flyaways down. And then I just put it throughout the hair. It also goes in and conditions also. Actually penetrates the hair strand, doesn't coat it. So, about that. Okay, just gonna make sure her sides are even. Tiny bit here. All right, we are really getting close. Okay, now dry texturizing spray. So you can kind of see it has volume here. Then I'm just gonna put this throughout her hair, and it is going to really have a lot of volume. Okay, you can see, I mean, plenty of volume, but you can do this and you don't have to back comb. Smells good, right? Can you smell that?
I'm laughing because I bought your back comb.
Oh my gosh, isn't that awesome? So she bought the Blowout comb. Dun, dun, dun. Well, we'll do a little bit up here.
That's okay.
Good, because we like poof, right, Jen?
I'm short. I think.
I'm short. I like poof. Oh, that is darling. Too cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna back comb this just a little bit here because she and I love poof. Okay, and then the hairspray, super nice. It's not stiff, it's still movable, so she can put her hands through her hair throughout the day, but it'll stay. So, okay, now, dun dun dun. Okay, dun dun dun.
Oh yes. Oh, yes.
Do you like it?
I do.
I'm so excited. Okay, now I have to show you the back. Oh, I should have cleaned my mirror first, but hopefully she'll be able to see.
Oh my goodness, that is it.
Oh, that is
That
it.
is
Good.
it.
Oh, that makes me happy. You
That
like?
is- yes, that is what I could never get anybody else to do.
Oh, thank you.
Serious. I've tried and tried. And
Oh, good.
That
So
is
isn't
it.
that just fun and it's just off? So excited.
thank
Ah,
you.
Yes, you are so welcome.
Oh my.
Okay, I am so glad she tried to
Thank
get a hold of
you.
me. I'm so glad. Anyway, thank you for letting us videotape, last second. I appreciate it so much. You guys have a great day. Go ahead and hit my email list and you can get my deals and tips and things that I do. We send out on Saturdays. So, and sometimes during the week, it just depends. So go ahead and jump on that. And thanks again, you guys. Appreciate all your support. See ya.